Should I just go for it? Hi, I'm Steve Beebee and I'm here today to interview the new lineup of Tiger Tails. Why? There's basically two reasons. Tiger Tails are a band that have been around for over 30 years. They've been a part of my life for 33 years. And like most bands that have been around for that length of time, they've been derailed several times. And in fact, they've endured some genuine tragedy during that time. So, what is it that compels them to keep going, to keep getting back on the horse? Secondly, Tiger Tails have unveiled a new vocalist, Ashley Edison from Power Quest. Ashley has the kind of vocal firepower that frankly means he's going to be able to perform Tiger Tails material better than it's ever been performed before. It's fairly unusual for a band to make such a significant move so deep into their career. So what exactly is Ashley going to bring to the Tiger Tails sound? And how do the other members of the band feel about the future going forward? Let's find out.
Cheers.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, I mean, we've been through so many lineup changes, which we get, absolutely roasted for.
I think Jay actually probably picked up on this a while back or something. It's, you could go down the line with having constant lineup with the same lineup, but it not working out and everything like that.
I mean, every lineup is there at the point of time and does the right thing that they think should be done at that point in time.
I just thought this time, how can we recover, from this? We put the ad out there and had a flood of replies back from various people, some really great singers. But when Ashley came in, it was just like that transformed my whole thinking about what this band could be again. And suddenly I get sucked back in and here we go again, so that's what it is, never say never.
I think what's different this time is that I think Tiger Tails needs to move forward in regards to expanding the base of people that would perhaps listen to the band. Ashley gives us a perfect opportunity to bring a lot of fresh people over to sort of say, okay, well, because people can prejudge on what you look like.
So I grew up on this style of music. There were the bands that made me want to play music at first were of this style, of this genre.
We've always had, in the past few years, where we've had to change setups around, like either we've had to detune songs down, something for vocal ranges, and Ashley's just like fantastically just fit that bill of that, just being able to effortlessly, like I said, just give service to these songs the ways that people should have to listen to them.
Musically, any performance I've ever given before, I try and give 110% and a real intensity to my not just vocal performance but stage performance as well.
Well, we're going to sound like fucking Queens right now.
You always, like I said, I find it a bit anal to want to listen to things how it sounds like on the record or as close as it can to how you know the songs and everything. So, but for now, to people to be able to hear it, like I said, as close as you can to the record in the case of the Berserk material is phenomenal.
I think we can sound like anything we want to now, and this is the thing. We do a lot of heavier stuff, or we have done over the years, and we've always had these different forces pulling in the band, everyone into different things, but I think we could do anything, and what we can actually do now, I suppose, which we haven't been able to do before, is lean on some of that back catalogue songs that we haven't done either ever or certainly in many, many years, where we've got a vocalist who can actually bang those out of the park, So I'm really looking forward to it. It's like having a blank canvas again, and playing all your favourite songs.
I like to think I've brought that to the 6X track, and I like to think I'll bring that to the band going forward as well. Ashley
did such an amazing job in the audition. I thought really people needed to hear that. It was so great and a great way to introduce him because it was a familiar song that everybody knew. But we've also got a couple of new songs. I've got those written and they're in the can. Ashley sung one of them. But I mean, we're going to do a new album. And for me to say that at this time of life, I didn't think there'd be another Tails album at all. There was no chance of that happening.
I like to think we can do an album that will excite the fans. I want people to listen to this and think, wow, this sounds like Tiger Tales. This is what I've been looking forward to for a long time.
It'd be lovely to do a bit more international touring again if we can. So we've always been sort of linchpinned into playing a lot of UK-based shows, which is not necessarily a detriment to us or anything. But I can imagine there being a lot more doors being open to us, especially knowing Ash's history with currently touring with his other bands.
Tiger Tales were always known to be a particularly exciting live band anyway. You know, you only have to go and look at old videos of them and see that whatever band members were in the band at that time, it was always an unbelievable performance. I just like to think I can give an even bigger edge to that side of it as well. I like to think I can add something really quite exciting to the live setting.
I think definitely we'll be able to play these songs like they're always supposed to have been played live.
I think about it all the time. I'm so excited to do it. As I said, when I first started singing, this type of music was one that I would go and perform in covers bands and, you know, and try and do Guns N' Roses songs, Bon Jovi songs, Queen songs, and now I get to do this style of music in a professional setting and environment. I'm very, very excited about it. I can't wait.
I think the hunger is still there for the band to give 110%, and that's what we will do, and we would do given the opportunity.
What is it that you love most about the Tiger Tales fan base?
They've been incredible. I don't get it. I don't understand that they're still there. We go out and we play, and those people, God bless them, they turn up in their numbers and they stick with us, always have done it. It's just, it's unbelievable. I mean, here we are, was it going into 40 years later? Who the hell would have ever thought that? I certainly wouldn't have.
I think Facebook and all those kind of media outlets gives you an opportunity to, it's like a one-on-one thing, isn't it, these days? You know the names and you know faces of people in certain areas of the country. I mean, we have some really fantastic super fans, and if the world was full of those people, the music industry, music in general, would be in a far greater position, you know.
And it's like no other. Like I said, it's very, very heartwarming, especially like I said, to actually go out in front of a crowd of thousands of people and they're singing back to these songs and everything.
You know, it's just so nice to see such a dedicated fan base for not just the band itself, but for the genre. You know, that's what really keeps this type of music alive. And you know, it's these people that pay their hard-earned cash to go and see you perform, or to buy your records, or you know, to even just to listen to you on Spotify or anything like that as well. You know, these people throw themselves into it 110%, and they've been, in my short time so far, they've been incredible.